Welcome to Moments in Time and Space, a microfiction podcast, bringing you tales of horror and suspense with your host, Aaron Maracle. Hello everyone. A wise man once said, "Don't hunt what you can't kill." The problem is one tends to find that out far too late to save their life. The forest is silent as I race between the tall trees. Their limbs are bare in preparation for the coming winter. With each sloping step I take, my great paws slide through the carpet of dead leaves that cover the forest floor. I cut a harsh, muddy trail through the fallen foliage that my pursuers are sure to follow. I skid to a stop beside a vulnerable mighty oak and stand erect on my hind legs. My panting is instinctive as I attempt to cool down after my frantic run. With each breath I take, a small cloud of vapor briefly appears from my muzzle before fading into the cool autumn air. My sharp eyes see no sign of the hunters, and I wonder if I have lost them. I know that their senses are not as sharp as mine, but the trail I left was so obvious that even the blind could follow it. I give my great head a few shakes, and it causes my jowls to slap together. It sounds like applause from a hidden audience, rewarding my performance so far. I cock my head to the left and strain to listen for any signs of my pursuers. Distant sounds begin to echo in my ear, and I close my eyes to concentrate. Heavy boots slamming to the forest floor mix with the rustling of dead leaves kicked up by dragged toes. Scattered soil splattering like rain from the occasional stumble accompanied by a short curse word. Clattering of weapons and tools offering a false sense of protection from the danger they seek to kill. The noises are growing in volume with each passing moment. I am reassured that the hunters have found my trail and are following it with confidence. My nostrils flare as I inhale the damp air deep and slow. I am insulted with a menagerie of scents that almost overwhelm me. Cheap cologne failing to cover up a few days of dried perspiration. Harsh chemicals from grooming products used in far too great a quantity to be effective. Stale and filtered cigarettes mixed with sour cheap beer. Gun oil and polish with a sprinkling of gunpowder. Underneath these mundane smells linger hints of fear and anxiety. It appears that some of the hunters have doubts about this endeavor. This would have been a good instinct to listen to before they started the chase. It would have saved their lives. The sounds of the hunters is very loud now. They are close enough to my resting spot that I can end this facade of a chase. I throw back my large head and let out 2 long howls. This would signal the rest of my pack that the time had come to spring the trap. I fall to all fours and begin to lope towards my pursuers. My paws pound the damp ground with muffled thuds, and the sound is soon joined by the loping of my packmates. I begin to snarl and snap my jaws. Drool slides over the sharp teeth of my mouth and coats my lips in brutal anticipation. I doubt any of the hunters brought silver bullets. Thank you for listening. If you like what you heard, please subscribe to the podcast and leave a review. You can also follow me on Twitter and Moments in TAS. Feel free to recommend this podcast to others and help it grow. The opening and closing theme is Creepy Night by Daniel Carlton. Until next time, be safe, be smart, and be well. See you soon.